If you don't put your own oxygen mask on first, you're not going to be good for anybody. I'm going to flip this now and say the parent also has to be in the right frame of mind. The example I'm going to use is when I used to come home from work, it was I'd walk in the door and the two kids would be two wild boys would be like, Mom, 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 Mom. And I realized this is not working for me. I've just had a full day of work. I need to transition. And so what I did when they were young, I trained them. I said, when I first get home, I need to settle in. That was the term we used. I need 15 minutes. I'm going to change my clothes. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to look at the mail. I need 15 minutes to settle in. And then I'm all yours. By taking care of myself in those 15 minutes, I was able to be emotionally available to them at minute 16. But if I'd allowed them to bombard me at minute 1 and 2, my response to them would not be the warm, loving mom I want to be. I'd be cranky and I'd be dismissive and I wouldn't be listening to them. So they were trainable quite early. And then that provided me that safe space for myself to make that necessary transition. So I could go from work person to home mom. So I would encourage parents to make sure also that they're creating that space for themselves, because it's like the old oxygen mask image. If you don't put your own oxygen mask on first, you're not going to be good for anybody. That is something a lot of parents, particularly with young children, particularly the firstborn, have trouble, and particularly moms have trouble realizing that you have needs too. Person before a parent. This is a complete upheaval of your life, but you are still a person. You are not only a parent. So what struck me about that is how little she realized that she plays a role in this too. And that as people, not just parents, we have to be also giving ourselves some space because it makes us show up better as a parent.